Let's rev it up!
Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so Worlds just happened. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It was pretty insane. Chamber got first place. And I was watching the match and I was like, wow, dude, like, cause like I saw him play against this other Draco player, I think, and he was like, I was like, that kid, like, was Brian Yu, I think, his little kid from Dragon Duels. He was playing. And he was like, he seemed to be really confident. Like when he was playing, I was like, oh damn, he's really, like the way he was, like, just the facial expression he was making. I was like, oh damn, okay, this guy knows what he's doing, I guess. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. I don't know. So yeah, and then of course, if you went to your local store, you guys had the format of Worlds, the ban list, and luckily I ended up getting the mat, so that was really cool. It's really nice. Looks cool. I like the background, it's like the world pretty much. So it was really cool. I really like that. So that's nice. That made the day worth it, because because I made the deck, right? I made a deck. I was working on it the previous week for the Worlds format, and I ended up forgetting it at home. So I was driving and I was okay. I was like at a stoplight. I was like, okay, let me look through the deck. I might make some changes. I was like, I had like half an hour left. I had to get there, write down the deck list. So I was like, wait, what's my deck list? It wasn't even in my bag. I was like, oh my god, he's serious. So I was like, okay, well, what can I do? I mean, I could just not play. I guess I could just record games. But then my camera's messed up on my phone. So I was like, I can't do that. So I was like, oh, well, I can maybe play Glads or Heroes. But I was like, oh, let me just try Glads. Yeah, let me just try. And it is really bad, because as it is, if I knew I was gonna play, I would have played a better build. Especially if I knew I was gonna play for it, I would just prepare for it better. Because I was missing Cosmic Cyclones, and Cosmic Cyclones are like a big help. But I really like this guy. This guy's insane. And it's like Noxious is insane. Okay, 2 Darius, 2 Quest, Bestiary, this. Okay, I think most of the time when I lost is when I opened, like, there's like a curse for these guys. For those of you, because this is an old archetype. For those of you that know, you lose if you open up multiple Gladiator beasts in your hand, because that's too many normal summons, and then you'll probably open up with like a chariot if you're blessed, and open up with like some type of reactive trap. But I think you either need to play one of each, or just play one Darius or another quest. You can't play, like, it's just hard. The risk of you opening up with multiple monsters is not insane. The ideal one is this guy. Oh, this guy, I like this guy. This guy looks so cool. Like the artwork of it just looks really nice, man. Like, I don't know. It's good. Anyways, like, this guy's like, you don't mind having multiples of these guys in your hand. Like, this guy's I really like this guy. But I think like, ideally what you would want to happen, you would want, okay, you want to a quest just in case you draw one and be able to tag out and get your chariot back. But that's assuming you're in a situation. It does happen, but I think you're better off not risking that, opening up multiple monsters. You just rather not do that. So I think maybe just put this at 2 and the rest of that 1, because too many Glads is just nightmare, man. Like, it is. And then, because, like, I guess this goes better with that, because it gives you the Geyser's play. So yeah, but I don't know. Like, when I opened them good, it was insane, man. But like, yeah, there's some choices that I wouldn't have made if I knew I was gonna play the deck. But yeah, I mean, I got the mat, so that made it worth it. So that's really cool. I play hand traps, play Ogre and Maxi, because I really like this. It's just like just something to disrupt. And of course you played your Kaijus. You play just three of them. You play the one Slumber, because Slumber was at 1. You need your board wipe, because like with Glads, you kind of set up and do 1-for-1s type of things, and then you kind of use Geyser's like as a blowout to get the major advantage. Like you'll stumble your opponent, and they'll be in an awkward situation because you interrupted their play, and then you finish it off with Geyser's. But it's kind of hard when the top deck right now is like Draco and Dinosaur. I mean, Dinosaur is not so bad, but Draco, because like normally it's ideal to pop back row, but they just pop your stuff. So I was like, oh damn, which is why I wanted to main this. Like whenever I want to go to a Geyser's, I would like, okay, well I have this to protect my Geyser's to make sure it lives. And there's times where like like if you can just like if you open up like pretty bad, you can just like set and then during damage activate it, protect it, and tag out, and then pop their stuff or pop their background. I really like this card. Ever since I found out about it, I really like it. It's I don't know, I just really like it. It's really good. And these should have been Cosmic Cyclones for sure. Like this should have been Cosmic Cyclones because there's times where I want to pop back row instead of the Draco itself. I mean the diagram. Cause like if you pop the diagram, yeah, like it'll stay there. But like the fact that you can pop their face down, and then they'll have to destroy one in hand. That's still, I mean, you know what I mean? Like I really wanted that advantage, that type of little interaction with it. But it was okay, I guess. But for sure, there should have been Cosmics. And then you play traps. You play Emperor Order. I'll put these up here. Order, warning, strikes, and you play your 3 chariot. Oh, this is insane, man. You gotta have a glad. And then barrier, and then 3 mirror force. Okay, this shouldn't have been this. This should have been like my side deck was like kind of, it was okay, I guess. But like that should have been main. That should have been mained. This as well. Maybe this, because you can do that. Like you can afford to do that. And seeing how Draco was represented, I should have done this. It would have been much better off, like way better off. But it happened already. Now I know. For like, let's say if I want to play this deck later on, at least I know how. Well, it depends on if we get the balance or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like yeah, that's I don't know. I really like it. But this guy was just insane. Like this guy allows for these weird plays where normally you couldn't do before. Like let's say, because it can't be short of a battle, so that's really cool. Because like normally with a standard glad, I'll just use this guy just for the sake of the thing. Like ideally you would want to go, okay, summon. You would summon that. You'll like set, and then set, right? Whatever. Well, let's just say that. Or let's just say that. But knowing that if you're going against knowing that Draco's popular, Draco just pick apart your board. Like okay, no tribute. Okay, pop, and then if they pick apart your board, that's really, I don't really like that. So it's really bad. So this allows you to play conservative, because you know that you won't get decayed. So like what I mean by that is like you can just set one, and know that you have this in hand, and you still have these in hand. And then once they've already I guess it's considered like a bluff. You burnt their heritage or whatever spot they attributed for ignite. Or, dynamite, and then just because you can get it back either way. Let's say you pop it, okay, damage, and then you battle phase, the battle this, then you go tag up for a quest, and just get it back anyway. So you technically you don't really lose anything because you get it back anyways. You know what I mean? So it like yeah, so it's really cool, and that's what I really like about this one. It lets you do that. It lets you hold your traps in your hand, and then set them when you know they've already used up their heritage or their stuff. And which is why I like Pianissimo, because sometimes you need to glad face up for this to be live, and sometimes they try to force it, and you just Pianissimo, it'll live, and then you'll have your chariot still. So I really like it. It's really cool. But yeah, this guy's insane. I'm a big fan of this guy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a shame that I forgot my deck, which is just, oh my god! I was looking at it the night before too. I was like, okay, I think I got it. It was like a water synchro type deck. It's like it would utilize Undines and Nimble monsters, and it was really cool. But okay, it was I guess. And there's LLDS coming up, so that's gonna be exciting. But it's a bit different this year because like it's an accumulation of points, so it's like. Yeah, it's gonna be accumulated, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Just give you guys an update. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I want like a friend pointed this out. I was like, this guy's a machine, so you can bring it back with back in reverse. And I was like, oh, how can we? I didn't think, because I thought it was a Cyberse monster. I was like, okay. And he's like, no, you can bring it back with back in reverse. I was like. Because first, like, you're using it wrong. I was like, what do you mean? I can bring him back like Excel. He's like, yeah, you're using it wrong. I was like, yeah? And he told me that, okay, yeah, you can bring him back with Mega Reverse. I was like, oh, it's true. So you can, like, make him first somehow, use him as a link, and then just bring him back and just like for free pretty much with one card. I don't know. That's pretty cool. And this guy's cool. And Proxy Dragon's coming out later too, so that's gonna be a relief. And this is I really like this because I was trying with heroes, right? Where's heroes? And I was like, okay, this is pretty cool, right? Let me know if you think it's cool. Okay, because I was like, Dark Law is good. Like I've always thought Dark Law was good, right? And I was like, if you can open up Dark Law and Plasma, that's really awesome. So I was like, okay, how can you do that? Okay, so if you open up this and this, that's Dark Law and Plasma, just 2 cards. I was like, oh yeah, dude. And then you can make Mrs. Radiant and then Proxy Dragon just with this card. There's 1 card. So I really like that. So yeah, I don't know. But that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.